All right, let me start by telling you, if you get offended easily, turn away. If you got thin skin, turn away. If you can't take a little bit of verbal criticism or diarrhea or an opinion that doesn't lock in with your view of thinking, turn away now. Don't watch. Turn your back, walk off, and just pretend you never clicked on this to begin with. But now I got to sit there and I got to wonder, those of you that stayed and those of you going to watch, how many of you are sick, like me, of people that just can't seem to stand there and think that having an opinion of your own is hateful? Telling the truth is bigoted. When the hell does having a different opinion make you a monster or a hateful being? Or, as very common, the only thing people seem to be able to say now is calling you an effing idiot. That seems to be the most common. I seen that a couple times, and it kind of made me smile, and I took a little bit of pride. And I kind of want to blow it up and have them posted behind me, but it would sit there and it would show the name of who made the comment, and I wouldn't do that because I wouldn't want to out somebody, because the people that make these type of comments and the only ones that want to be disparaging to people in the world these days, especially online, I could sit there and I could say, hey, you look like Mario ate all the other characters of the game and then hopped on down the street and swallowed the Michelin Man whole, and you ballooned right up. But no, I don't say that. I don't talk about other people. I give an opinion, I give an effect, and I look at things from a Gen X perspective, and I talk the truth about Gen X and the way we are and why we are the way we are and our viewpoints of the younger generations. And some of it is advice, some of it is a little criticism and some critiquing. And you got to stop worrying about it and getting scared for someone having an opinion that you don't agree with. So there it is. That's what it comes to. You not agreeing with someone else's opinion. You thinking that you are better than everybody else and high and mighty. I'm not high and mighty. I make mistakes. I F up all the time. I screw up. I make mistakes. I accept consequences for my mistakes, and I admit when I make them. Yeah, sometimes I've made a video that bombed. Sometimes I made a video that's actually gone somewhere. Sometimes I make one that you personally might like, the other one you might not like. That's the way this works. Now, am I going to be able to please everybody? No. Am I going to please half the people? No. Am I going to please 1% of you? I don't know. And frankly, that's not the point. The point is, you let shit get bottled up, you got to speak. I've chosen now, this is kind of the speak. It's my event area, this is what I do, and I am laying it out. I'm still breaking down the groundwork. As you look, it's only 50-some videos. I am still locking down the groundwork of how this is going to go, where this is going to mold out. But definitely because what I am, my age group, everything is going to be from that particular age group and perspective when I look at things. And I know there are those of you that sit there when I say Gen X this, and we were raised this way. If a few people you've commented and said, well, not all Gen X were raised that way and not all Gen X. That is very true. It very much had a very difference of opinion on how you were raised when you were Gen X based on whether you had one parent, two parents, no parents, foster system. Maybe you were raised on the streets. Maybe you were rich. Maybe you were poor. Maybe you were just upper middle class and had an average ordinary day life and everything was usually good and grand and you didn't have too many problems. Then you wouldn't have the same nihilistic outlook that a majority of the Gen X would, because the truth is the majority of Gen X weren't any of those things. We were just people trying to get by and survive. And survive we did. And now we are here and we're moving up and we're in that age and we're taking control and the world now needs us. They forgot about us. They treated us like we didn't exist and we're important and non-existence and didn't matter. This is something we were told even as kids. Our generation didn't matter. There was nothing for us. That we were going to basically be a void in the generational counting. But guess what? Now we're here. We are at the top. We're moving in. We're taking over. And there is an issue. Yes, there's an issue. We have problems with the millennials. Yes, we have problems with Gen Z. And Gen Z turned out the way they are. Why? Because we made mistakes. Gen X did make mistakes, and we are trying to correct them now. I said Gen X unite. Could we unite? Maybe. I really don't think so, but think of the power structure that would change if we did. But this is what I do got to say when it comes to Gen X, is never count us out. No matter how much older we get from where we are, no matter how small our generation is compared to the others, you have to understand that there is a bit of veracity behind all Gen Xers, whether they had it good or had it hard or were just an average person growing up. That is the one common denominator with all of us, is we have a little more fight than the average dog. Anyway, that's it. I'm out before I completely rant. Until next time, I will see you later. And remember, Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, I will be on live. You don't like me? Come and tell me off. It's challenge. Take it. Challenge accepted. Come. Tell me off. Have a conversation. Ask a question I will answer. There is nothing that I will not be honest about. Now, until then, I'll see you later. And this is Drac saying, peace out, everybody.